Most people don't realize that their external drive is often the biggest bottleneck in their workflow, but this little unit from SSK is clearly trying to change that narrative. It is tiny, barely larger than a couple of stacked credit cards, and it feels surprisingly dense in the hand, which usually suggests decent build quality rather than just hollow plastic. What really catches the eye right out of the box is the inclusion of both USB-C and USB-A cables. It sounds like a small detail, but it saves you from hunting down adapters when you are jumping between a modern MacBook and an older desktop setup. Now, here is the reality of that advertised speed. You are looking at 2,000 megabytes per second, but that only happens if your computer actually supports the USB 3.2 Gen 2x2 standard. If you plug this into a standard Thunderbolt port or an older USB-A slot, you are going to be capped at 10 gigabits. It is fast, sure, but it is not magic. For someone editing 4K video directly off the drive, it handles the workload without stuttering, which is exactly what you want. The blue LED indicator is a nice touch, too. It is not overly bright or distracting, but it gives you that peace of mind that the drive is actually doing something, especially when you are tempted to yank the cable out. It is a simple feature, but it prevents those annoying data corruption scares. One thing to keep in mind is that this thing can get a little warm during heavy, sustained file transfers. It is not going to burn your desk, but you will definitely notice the heat if you are moving massive folders. It is also worth noting that while it works perfectly with the latest iPhone 15 and 16 Pro models for recording ProRes footage, you really need to make sure you are using a high-quality cable to keep that connection stable. It is a solid, no-nonsense piece of hardware that does exactly what it claims, provided your own gear is up to the task. If you're tired of waiting for progress bars to crawl across your screen, this is a pretty compelling way to speed things up without breaking the bank. It is not perfect, and the speed limitations on older ports are a bit of a bummer, but for the price, it is a very capable companion for anyone who moves a lot of data.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.